If you've ever thought, we just can't travel because my child has autism, I want to tell you something. You absolutely can. Will every vacation look the same as everyone else's? Probably not. But with the right planning, it can be one of the best experiences your family ever has. We recently took a family vacation, and instead of trying to force our son to fit into the vacation, we built the vacation around what helps him succeed. That made all the difference. One of the biggest things we looked for was predictability and removing unnecessary stress. For example, unlimited food. Our son never had to stress about whether he could have another snack or if we'd say no because it cost extra. If his bucket of French fries was empty, we simply ordered more. No stress, no disappointment, just happiness. The same thing happened with desserts. There was an entire wall of self-serve ice cream dispensers where he could choose exactly what he wanted. Watching him make those choices independently was such a fun experience. If your child has a favorite food or sensory experience, finding places that include those things can completely change the vacation. Another thing that he loves: pools. Instead of only one crowded pool, there were lots of different pools to choose from. Some were quiet, some were exciting, some even glowed at night, which is something he craves. Having choices meant if one area became overwhelming, we simply walked to another. No meltdown. Just another adventure. The splash park was another huge success. There weren't strict age limit rules that made him feel like he couldn't do what he wanted. He could simply play. Sometimes it's those little things that make children feel accepted. The beach ended up being one of the best sensory activities of the entire trip. The sand, digging, running it through your fingers, building, walking barefoot. For many autistic children, that's incredible sensory input. We didn't rush him, we let him enjoy it. There was entertainment and live music every evening. We made sure ahead of time if they offered noise buffing headphones. That simple option allowed him to enjoy the experience without becoming overstimulated. Sometimes accommodations don't need to be complicated. They just need to exist. One thing that creates anxiety for our son is shopping, but because he loves it so much, he must buy stuff. So we picked a resort that only had a couple gift shops with no other shopping options. Every time we visited a gift shop, we simply took pictures of everything he wanted. Then we told him exactly which day he could buy something. When that day came, he looked through all of the pictures and chose his favorite item. There were no surprises, no arguments, and he still got to experience every store. It worked incredibly well. We also gave him choices throughout the vacation. There were exciting adventures like parasailing and couch surfing behind the boat. But here's the important part: they were options, not expectations. If he wanted to do them, awesome. If he didn't, that was perfectly okay too. Giving children some control over their vacation often reduces anxiety much more than we realize. Travel days can be one of the hardest parts of any trip. Before we left, I designed a simple "I Have Autism" sticker in Canva, printed it on sticker paper, and placed it on his shirt while we traveled through the airport. It wasn't asking for special treatment, it was simply helping people understand that if they notice different behaviors, there might be a reason. Most people are incredibly kind when they understand what's going on. Another thing we did was something very simple. Whenever he found something he loved, like flags, we stopped. We let him enjoy it, we took pictures. Looking back through those photos later brings him so much joy. Sometimes those little moments become the biggest memories. And, of course, technology can be a lifesaver. Before we left, we made sure his phone and iPad were loaded with downloaded movies and videos in case Wi Fi wasn't available. We packed comfortable headphones that he already loved wearing. Having familiar entertainment available during flights, waiting in lines, or downtime helped him regulate throughout the trip. At the end of the day, this vacation wasn't successful because we got lucky. It was successful because we planned for him. We understood his strengths, we understood his challenges. We chose experiences that matched who he is instead of expecting him to enjoy things that would overwhelm him. That doesn't mean the rest of the family missed out. Actually, everyone had an amazing time because when one family member isn't constantly stressed, the whole family gets to enjoy the vacation. If you're planning a trip with an autistic child, my biggest piece of advice is this: don't plan the vacation you think you're supposed to have. Plan the vacation your family will actually enjoy. Lean into your child's interests. Build in flexibility. Offer choices. Prepare ahead of time. And remember, success doesn't look like checking every attraction off a list. Success looks like everyone coming home with happy memories. Because there really are ways to make traveling amazing for everyone. If this video helped you, consider subscribing to Obsessed Sensory. We share real experiences, practical ideas, and honest advice from our family's journey with autism, with the hope that it makes someone else's journey just a little bit easier.